Hey, what's up, guys? Twintuitive717 here. I am back with another reading. I hope you guys are doing incredibly well as always. I'm going to dive into the Divine Masculine Collective and we'll see what's going on with them. We'll see what messages they want to send to you. Oh, we got one right off the bat. Okay, so I've watched you from afar for a very long time. Okay, somebody could be watching you or they've been watching you. So what? What you want to do about it? What you want to do about it? Okay, let's see what is coming up in terms of this energy. Many of you can feel it too. Maybe you're drawn to watch them back is the best way I can put this, Divine Feminine, is that you'll know that this person is keeping an eye on you. If you're also like, damn, why can't I get them out of my mind? Like, why am I drawn to, their energy? I want to, look at their pictures or look at old messages, or there's this urge to reach out or see what it is they're up to, but you might stop yourself, okay? That's how you know this person is keeping a close eye on what it is you're up to, what it is they're doing. They may be trying to guess, speculate. Ooh, what are they speculating about? Okay, so we're getting communication Mercury energy. And Mercury tends to be a little bit funny as well, because many of them could be wondering if you're in communication with somebody else. Divine Feminines, maybe you recently took a trip or you went traveling and, they saw you with other people, okay? Or just saw you traveling, period, taking risks, doing, bold things, self-care, taking care of yourself. And maybe it's time to reach out. Maybe you're looking good. Maybe you are attracting them in more than one way. It's like at first they fell in love with the way it is you look, but now to see you in action, it's making it clear that someone wants to move closer to you. Either this person wants to travel to you, so maybe you guys met online and they're tired of looking at you from online. Maybe you've avoided meeting up with them because you're, just not ready. There's that self-care energy. So maybe you guys have definitely been traveling, or you could have met this person traveling and then you guys had to part ways, like go back to your own countries. And they didn't think that they were going to be feeling this lingering feeling. Okay, so you two have maybe gone back to your own lives, or, this could be somebody who, I feel like they're from your past, Divine Feminine, and it's only now that many of you are starting to pick up on deeper feelings, like, this is not just an ordinary crush. Like, I don't check up on somebody this many times a day. I don't feel this type of sensual energy just out of the blue. What is this? I feel like many of you could be questioning, what is this? And they're questioning what this is as well. Okay, for a lot of you, this is your twin flame. It's a twin flame experience, or that, there's something happening here, something that may have to do with your purpose or transformation, okay? Because, this is unusual. It's unusual that you would feel this way for such a long time about someone who, maybe if they are at a distance from you, this feeling should have gone by now, or it should have faded away, but no, there's some kind of cosmic connection. You guys keep being led back to one another, okay? And this is on like an emotional level, a spiritual level. This could be somebody that thinks about you frequently and they dream about you. And another thing I'm getting for some of you is this double question of, I wonder if they feel it too, or I wonder if they think about me too. Okay, we have third eye clarity as well. So I feel like both of you could be awakened in each other's presence. That might have happened when you made eye contact, or maybe you guys accidentally brushed up against one another, or, you accidentally met and it was like, ooh, what's this strange feeling? Another thing with twin flames that I find is unique is like when you first meet, and let's say they have a spouse or they have a girlfriend, or, whatever the case is, it's like you feel jealous and you have no idea why you would feel that with somebody you literally just met 2 seconds ago. Okay, so, our body tells us everything we need to know. That's clearly you've spent lifetimes with this person before, and it's really triggering to see them in this lifetime on somebody else's arm or with somebody else in the way that, you were in a past life. So pay attention, guys. We don't just have these feelings out of nowhere, okay? But that's exactly what I feel like your masculine is probably investigating at this time, is like, why do I watch you? Why have I not taken my eyes off of you? Why do I get jealous? I get jealous, but I'm too cool to admit it when the nice talk with my girl, I ain't with it. So he's maybe getting jealous of the fact that you, I don't know, maybe you're with someone, or maybe you're free to do your thing and you're dating. But what I think he's more mad at is the fact that he's been longing to say something and reach out, and he hasn't. He hasn't. Plain and simple. He just hasn't. So somebody's waking up to the fact that, hey, you're the masculine. You got to do the courting here. You got to do the reaching out. Okay, somebody wants to take a big deep breath as well, because, you know, you make them nervous. Maybe they've been doing quite a lot of soul growth over the summer. Okay, this could be the moment where, you know, they say maybe this Christmas it'll be a good excuse to reach out. Somebody's going to get a casual happy holiday from someone who has been watching them from afar for a very long time. And I feel like to many of you it's going to come through as no surprise, because you're going to feel that it took them a lot of courage to do this. I feel like you guys have already been communicating low-key, you know, on a spiritual level. What else is coming through? Yeah, you've been on his mind, you know, quite a bit. So I feel like it's both of you. It's both of you wondering in this very, you know, chaotic energy of like, why can't this person leave me alone? I feel, you know, almost tired thinking about whether this is real or not. Okay, so that could be something that they may be struggling to accept, is that, how do I trust that this is real? How do I trust that she feels the same way? Okay, so let's see what kind of intuitive love messages come through when they do think of your energy, when they're in this isolating, focused in on you. What comes through? Okay, so we have it's safe for you to love. Open up your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So they got to give you this love, Divine Feminine. They got to come in there and reach out and say hello and just lay it all out on the table. You're going to get somebody who's going to come in and just right off the bat, they're going to tell you, like, I love you. Like, I love you. I've been watching you for a really long time. And I feel like a lot of you are going to reciprocate that. You're going to be like, yeah, I've been feeling it too. And that's going to be the start of both of you, I feel like, at least acknowledging that you are on some kind of twin flame journey, because it's going to be this long-winded conversation about, you know, have you been experiencing really weird things? And, you know, have you been feeling the urge to just kind of rest more? And, you know, you've been bombarded with thoughts, and, you know, they're going to confirm the obsession. They're going to confirm a lot of the, you know, being just engulfed by you and not being able to think about you. On some days it just, you know, it feels like it drives them crazy is what I'm getting that they'll reveal to you. Okay, what else is brewing between you two that you are about to experience? Okay, so we have attraction. You attract this romantic love by just enjoying this moment fully. So I feel like for the both of you, just enjoy this moment when it does happen. I really do feel like for a lot of you who do find this reading, it's because you are choosing to accept what's happening. You're choosing to see all of the signs. You're choosing as well to know that it's safe for you to experience being loved by this person, because you can feel their energy loving on you. But I do feel like for a lot of you, you don't have proof because you haven't had that solid communication yet. It is like this bottle traveling slowly towards one another, but somehow you guys know that that message is well on its way to you. That's why you keep watching them, and there is a sense of waiting, and the reason you keep checking on them is because you know that pop-up is coming, whatever that might mean, that notification, right? As soon as you open up your phone, there's their name. And many of you are going to be like, boy, this journey is real. And it's very, very real indeed. I feel like that confirmation is going to come through for many of you who have been so diligent, like with your self-care, and really understanding the levels of transformation and really holding back from projecting. Many of you have just, you know, allowed yourself to feel safe in this experience, that it was happening for you in some way, which is why we have the growth over the summer. So get ready for that confirmation. For a lot of you, really just enjoying it and letting it unfold naturally, because I feel like you're exhausting your divine masculines by just smelling the roses and like, enjoying the spiritual energy they're sending your way and the sensual energy. And, they might be waiting for you to reach out. But I feel like however this is orchestrated, it's going to be your divine masculines having that courage to be the one to do it, be the one to reach out, be the one to tell you what's up. Okay? And the reason that happens that way is because you've been feeling it, divine feminines. You've been feeling it intuitively. Okay? So it can't be you feeling it intuitively and then reaching out to them, right? Then they get scared away, and many of you are like, oh my God, it wasn't real. So you got to know intuitively and trust yourself wholeheartedly so that when they do reach out, because you didn't go in there to, test the waters, when they do, you're going to be like, oh shit, I got that intuition. Okay? And that's the magic of how that unfolds. You start feeling like it's safe to trust that space, that intuition, because you know it all along. Okay? So many of you, again, you're holding space for this. You're not being closed off or guarded or resistant. I feel like maybe in the beginning you were, and maybe that's how your masculines are feeling now. But the more you relax into it, someone's feeling at ease. Okay, guards are dropping. No longer resistant. Okay, and there comes that unexpected moment that many of you have been waiting for, which is a tower moment. I knew it. Okay, a lot of you are going to get that gift of communication, okay? Mercury's energy. I think that's what we kind of started off the beginning of the reading here with. And it's safe, guys. Like, if this reading has floated into your field somehow, you decided to click on it, it is a huge reminder to be extremely mindful of your thoughts right now. You have union energy here that's manifesting for you from your counterpart that's wanting to come through and reach out. You guys are getting the card that it's safe for you to love, okay? So maybe it's a good time to protect your energy right now and protect your experience here of this journey of what it is in your heart of hearts, okay? Protect it, unwind in ways that make you really happy right now, and keep your vibration aligned to what it is you feel, okay? Because a lot of you, I can sense that you're picking up on like butterflies. Did we have the transformation card? Yeah, there's that black butterfly. Okay, butterflies in your stomach. Okay, so that's your confirmation. If you guys are seeing them just, appear out of nowhere. Uh-oh. What happened to you? Why'd you go all blurry? All right, guys. Well, anyways, I was going to end off the reading there. But you guys take it easy, and I will catch you in the next one. If you guys would like to connect for a personal session as well, you guys hit me up over at Hipsy, okay? If you guys want to maybe dig deeper into some of the synchronicities and confirmations. I love you guys. Take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.